Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Beth. So glad to be back with you guys. Today I have an exciting video. Today is my 22 to 23 week pregnancy update. Alright you guys, so to get started with this week, I'm going to start off with how the baby's doing and how the baby's progressing, what's going on. So I'm going to read it straight off Baby Center, and I'm looking at my computer so I can read it because I don't have my phone, so sorry if I look weird. I'm not looking like, directly at the camera. Alright you guys, so how your baby's growing. Turn on the radio and sway the music. With her sense of movement well developed now, your baby can feel you dance. And now that she's more than 11 inches long and weighs just over a pound, about the size of a large mango, you may be able to see her squirm underneath your clothes. Blood vessels in her lungs are developing to prepare for breathing, and the sounds that your baby's increasingly keen ears pick up are preparing her for entry into the outside world. Loud noises that become familiar now, such as your dog barking or the roar of the vacuum cleaner, probably won't faze her when she hears them outside the womb. So that is what's going on with the baby. I'm so excited, and just so you know, I'm not specifying if it's a he or she. That's just the way it reads on the internet, so I'm just reading it like that. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the baby, and let's now talk about what's going on with me. I've been doing good, but there have been some changes in the situation since the last time that we updated. So that's why it's called an update, because we're updating. If there was nothing to update, then I wouldn't even be doing this video. Alright you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and read what it's saying about what should be going on with me this week and the symptoms and things that I may be feeling or going through, and then I'll let you guys know how I'm doing with that. So how your life is changing. You may notice that your ankles and feet start to swell a bit in the coming weeks or months, especially at the end of the day or during the heat of summer. Sluggish circulation in your legs, coupled with the changes in your body's chemistry that may cause some water retention, may result in swelling known as edema. Your body will get rid of extra fluid after you have your baby, which is why you pee frequently and sweat a lot a few days after delivery. In the meantime, lie on your left side and put your feet up when you can. Stretch out your legs when you sit and avoid sitting or standing in one place for long periods. Also, try to exercise regularly to increase circulation. Wear support stockings, yada yada yada. I guess we can start off with the swelling thing. I didn't think I was dealing with this at all until I just started to realize these little minor things. For instance, my ring fits a little tighter on my finger, but it's still not like super tight, and right now it's not tight at all. It just depends on the time of day. So when I first wake up, my hands are a little bit more swollen than usual. That was already happening, but I just think it's maybe a little bit more so now. And then with my feet, I went to DC on Saturday, and we rode the coach there. And it took about like maybe 2 hours or so to get there. And so we walked around all day, and then I got on the coach and we came back home. And the next day my feet were like that. Now they weren't like super swollen, but they were like, you could tell something was going on because I have really small feet. I wear like a size 6. So for them to be like short and like wider than usual, it was like, and my husband was making jokes, and I tried to deny it, but I knew what was going on. So I wasn't too happy about that one, but of course that's just one of the things that come along with pregnancy. So I'm going to try to do what I can to not have that, but I have been dealing with that a little bit. Going forward, the linea, how do you say it? Linea nigra? Whatever, the black line, the dark line on my stomach, I've actually always had it up to my belly button, but now it comes all the way up. I think I said this last time. But as my belly expands, the line is like getting wider and wider. Like, I mean, it's like this wide probably on my stomach. And it just looks like fuzzy, like the edges are not crisp anymore. They're like, it's like, it's just expanding. So that's that. And then of course, like, my belly itches a lot as it's expanding and getting bigger and bigger. It's very itchy, but whenever it itches, I just rub it. I put some coconut oil on there, slather it on, and then I put some cocoa butter on there, and I just rub it. I never scratch it. If you don't want stretch marks, which I'm not even sure that this is like fail proof, but I know scratching can make stretch marks worse. So there's no way of scratching my stomach because there's no way I want stretch marks. So of course, if it happens, it's just one of those things, but I don't plan on it, okay? Alright, so other symptoms. Fetal activity, I felt the baby move so much, And it actually is just a really good feeling now. At first I thought it was really uncomfortable, but now it's like comforting. It's like, you know, like the baby's fine, they're moving around, enjoying life, dancing, swimming, whatever they do in there. So that's good. Hearty appetite. I would say yes, I've had this, but not anything like really ridiculous. You know, I eat what I would normally eat. I don't overeat any more than I would normally eat, because that thing about eating for two is like a lie. Do not listen to people if you're pregnant who tell you to eat for two, unless you want to just gain way too much weight. Like, do not eat for two. The baby is like so much smaller than you are, does not need as much food as you, so don't eat for two. So I would say I've had a hearty appetite, but nothing too over the top. And then as far as bloating, like, I don't get this. How am I going to be bloated? Like, how am I going to even know if I'm bloated? I'm skipping that. All right, you guys, forgetfulness. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Forgetfulness. Some people say pregnancy brain is like a myth, but I'm telling you that it is not, because my brain does not, see, it's doing it now. My brain does not function, thank you, function at the same capacity that it did before. It is not focused at the same capacity whatsoever. This forgetfulness, like, I forget so many things, and it's so annoying, but I just deal with it because it's just part of my life now. But yeah, forgetfulness is a huge one. Very forgetful girl right here, okay? All right, tingling hands, yeah. Tingling hands. Well, this is a weird one. I haven't actually had tingling hands, like my hands tingle. I've had tingling feet. But my hands, sometimes, I don't know if it's the blood circulation, being so much blood or something, but I was doing my hair a week ago. Okay, guys, literally a week ago. My hair, this is 7-day hair. Honestly, I know it doesn't look that great, but it could be a whole lot worse, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. But my fingers, I was brushing my hair, and I was, you know, while it was wet, and, you know, going through my process. And then I immediately went and brushed my teeth. When I grabbed the toothbrush and I had it in my hand, like, say this is like my toothbrush, I was like brushing my teeth. And when I went to put the toothbrush down, my hand was just like stuck. It was stuck like this. And I had to use this hand to get this hand unstuck like that. And it was like stuck in a cramp. So that was really, really weird. But I haven't had like the carpal tunnel stuff or anything like that. But my hand was literally just like, it was stuck like that. And it was a little scary at first, but it was also a little funny too, because it was just like, what is going on? Yeah, pregnancy does that to you. All right, next one. Dizziness. I have had dizziness. But the only time that this happens is if I don't eat when I should be eating, which I know is really, really bad. And I have people tell it to me all the time. Like, you need to be eating, like, you can't do this. And I'm like, I know, but sometimes, like, you just get so busy, or something happens, or you have to go to the grocery store, or whatever happens. I don't know. But anything can happen. And if I don't eat, like, as soon as I wake up, if I wait a little while to eat before, I will, while I'm cooking that meal, I'll find myself getting, like, lightheaded and dizzy or something like that. And it happens actually when I smell the food while I'm very hungry. It's just like my body is like, give it to me, please. And I just get really, really dizzy. So that happens sometimes, and I just have to take deep breaths, going up and down the stairs, all that stuff. Protruding navel. My belly button hasn't all the way popped yet. I don't know if I'll be able to show it to you guys what it looks like, but it hasn't all the way popped out yet, but it's like, it's partially popped out. Like, half of it is popped out and the other half is literally still normal. And sometimes it looks normal and sometimes it looks popped out. So it's getting there. I imagine the next couple weeks it'll be like, boop, and you'll really know it's out there. Braxton Hicks. Guys, I think I felt these. Like, I don't know for sure because I don't know. But I imagine that it would have been something that's like tightening and like painful-ish. Yeah, like painful and tightening. And this is Saturday. I was actually getting ready to film this, and I just felt this like tightening, and like it hurt, but it was like, it didn't feel like alarming, you know? So I feel like I might have felt that for the first time like twice on Saturday night, but not ever again since then. And today is Monday, so I kind of feel like I kind of felt that a little bit. But one thing I can say is that the clothes that I'm wearing, everything, I'm not wearing anything that's like cutting off my circulation or anything like that. I've never valued being comfortable more than now, more than being pregnant. Being comfortable is like the #1 priority of my life. If I'm uncomfortable, I'm unhappy and I'm grumpy and I can't deal. Like, I have to be comfortable, and that just comes with the like maxi dresses, like bodycon dresses and things that I can just feel comfortable in, and that's just the best thing for me. But as the high points of everything, I've been feeling really well overall. I still feel really good. I don't feel like I have like any like a bad pregnancy or anything, or a troubling or traumatic situation or anything like that. I feel very good. I feel very sexy. I feel very beautiful. I just feel great all the time. Mostly all the time. So that's definitely a plus. And then as far as anything else, I mean, I've been in a relatively good mood. I don't think that I've been that moody. Like, maybe I should ask my husband what he thinks. But I don't think I've really been that moody or anything. Like, I think I was probably moodier on my periods than now being pregnant, which is a good thing. And then, of course, my body is growing. I will show you guys my bump. But I have gained 14 pounds as of like a few days ago. So I don't even know. I could have gained even more now. I'll put in the description box if I've gained any more than 14 pounds. But I have gained about 14 pounds so far, and I'm 23 and a half weeks at this point. I can gladly say that I am at that point that I'm just ready. Like, we are on a roll when this baby comes out. After this baby comes out, I just want to go hard or go home. Like, I want to shed the baby weight. I don't want to drag it out or anything like that. Of course, as soon as I have the baby, I'm not going to be like out here. I don't know. I'm not going to be out here like doing some type of crazy workout as soon as I have the baby. But I will say that with the weeks after, I want to make sure that I continue the healthy eating that I have been doing now, and then as well as getting some workouts in there, whether it's walking, whether it's some squats or calf raises or whatever I can do that my body can handle at that time. Because I was just looking at some pictures of me before I was pregnant, and I didn't really realize that I would ever miss it until it was gone. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even physically remember feeling what my body felt like when my stomach was completely flat. Like, I just can't even remember what that felt like. And now I just have this like permanent situation here. Well, not permanent, but permanent for now. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like my little waist and everything is gone. So I'm ready to to do that. But like I said, I have been eating very healthy. I'm trying not to overgain weight throughout this pregnancy or anything like that. But yeah, everything has been pretty good. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something, but I can't remember what it is. Whatever. I feel like this always happens. And this time I'm like so much more prepared than the other ones. I actually wrote stuff down. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's pretty much it. I'll just go ahead and show you guys my bump. I definitely think it's bigger than last time, so we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and show that to you guys now. And then, yeah. Alright, you guys, so we can ignore the stains that are on my shirt. This is just the shirt I'm wearing around the house, and I put a necklace on to make it look better. But it doesn't look better. But anyway, this is my belly from the front. Let me get my tippy toes. So, from the front, and then from the side. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff on here. Oh, you know what this is? It's deodorant. It's deodorant. Anyway. Alright, you guys, so this is it from the side. And then this is it from the other side. So, this is my belly. I definitely think it's bigger than the last update I did a couple weeks ago. I don't know, you guys tell me. But yeah, so this is my belly. This is where I am. My shirt underneath is kind of like the same color. It's getting out there, guys. Don't you think? I think it is. So that is the bump. Alright, you guys. Back to action. Oh, I was trying to see if you guys can see my belly button. I think you guys can see it here. You guys see how it's kind of poked out a little bit, but it's not really. Like, it's almost there. So yeah, that's what I was talking about with that. Alright, you guys, well, that's all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have experienced any of these things that I've been talking about in your pregnancies, and definitely comment down below and let me know. I'm not the only one. Of course, I know that I'm definitely not. And yeah, I think that's it. So until next time, I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye. If you're not confident in who you are, then there's no point in being in a relationship, because that means that you're looking for confidence somewhere else. And if you're getting confidence from someone else and that's your only source of confidence, then something is wrong. Like, you gotta have something about you that you love, something that pushes you, something that is inside of you that makes you fall in love with yourself in a way, you know? And if you don't have that, then like, you gotta go out and find that. And a guy is not gonna be able to give that to you. Like, it may bring you a temporary glimpse of happiness, like I said before, but it's not gonna be anything that sustains you, that's gonna be able to keep you forward.